Today, I'm gonna teach you people about the characteristic of life. As we all know, we have different characteristics of life. So, the first characteristic of life, for you people to understand the basicity and how the life functions, we have this. Means Ninja cards. With this Miss Ninja cards, you can be easily identified and remember all the characteristics of life, that is living things. And with this process, you can be able to differentiate between living things and non-living things. Now, let's see the grades. This is S, this is N, this is I, this is G, this is E, this is R, this is C, this is A, and this is D. So, this first one is movement. The second one here is reproduction. The third one is sense. The third one is nutrition. The fifth one is irritability. The sixth one is growth. The seventh one is excretion. The eighth one is respiration. The ninth one is competition. The 10th one is adaptation. And the 11th one is date. So now, these are the characteristics of living things according to its basicity. Let's pick them one after the other. This is movement. Okay? In this movement, every living thing have ability to move from one place to another. But the movement is different in the plants. Because plants undergo the bending movement in its own system. But animals can locomote from one place to another. The second one is reproduction. All living things have ability to reproduce new ones. That is, a man give birth to a baby, and also bacteria can replicate and divide itself in order to give birth to the young ones. We have the third one, which is the sense. This sense has this process. In this sense, you can easily memorize this method, which is called tense. Okay? If you memorize the word tense, you can be able to give all the senses, organs in the human body. That is what any the plant undergo the same method. In this, we have T, we have E, we have N, we have S, and we have E. In this process, we have tongue. In this, we have eyes. In this, we have nose. In this, we have skin. And in this, we have air. Okay? So these are the 5 sense organs. We are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the sense organ for tasting, and this one is the sense organ for seeing, nose for smelling, and skin for feeling, and air for hearing. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Nutrition. Every organism can absorb nutrition from their own food in their own size, both plant and animals. Then we have irritability. It's the ability of each and every organism to respond to internal and external stimuli in the system. Then we have the growth. All living things can grow. That is what a growth is, a permanent increase in size in the body. All living things, both plant and animals, can grow. So we have the excretion. Both plant and animal also can excrete. Okay, they can excrete their own waste product, and then in terms of respiration. So we have respiration. Respiration is the exchange of gases between the plant and the animals. That is what the oxygen the plant took as their own carbon dioxide, it is our own oxygen. That is what the exchange of the gases in the system. Okay, so we have competition between plant and animal. Each and every living organism have competition within their species. That is what, like in man, we have to compete with ourselves in order to have a good existence. The same issue in the plant. In the plant needs a quality soil. That is what, if you plant the same plant in a particular land, there must be an issue within the nutrition of the soil. So let's move to the adaptation. It's the ability of each and every living organism to adapt to their environment in a system. So let's move to the date. This is the completion of the lifespan after all the characteristics has undergone the place. Thank you very much. Enjoy your watch.